Facebook is acting cool.
Let's see.
I got it live on Facebook. I mean YouTube right now.
Also, I didn't even know something was wrong with Facebook until about 5 o'clock today.
They turned us into the enemy. They turned us into the bad guy. They said many of them savage. Taínos were savage. South Americans were savage. Mexicans, the indigenous people of Mexico were savages. They was peaceful, loving.
We don't know where the hell we come from. We don't know anything about our culture. We know what we get. We try to emulate those processes. We don't even know that.
Cry out, spit it not. We on top. We the niggas taking over blocks. Cry out, spit it not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spit it not. Fuck the cops, spread the truth, leave them where I'm locked. Cry out, spit it not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. Cry out, spit it not. Fuck the cops. Wolf got black garment when I'm stepping out. Catch your body back, yo, fuck with the eyes. It's you I can't forever. Long time about. Out of bed, love, got dies. One West motherfucker, bitch, we outside. 10 crown, one ready, cab in the car. I keep one photo every time I slide. I'll stop the heathen like a Tucky J. Jump a motherfucker, I ain't with the mate. I'm not a Christian homie. See, I keep the drink. Brick after brick, and I ain't talking weight. Cry out, spare not. We on top. We the niggas taking over blocks. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck the cops, spread the truth, feed them when I'm locked. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. The home of the motherfucking truth. Trying to feed it, who was you? Lay it down, we can't lose when I'm chilling with the roof. War like a pebble, I'ma die like a Jew. Tiptoe down when I'm mobbing in my booth. No powers, no excuses, ain't no motherfucking movie. Yeah, love with the world, got you niggas looking stupid. Reason not a rapper, fuck a Black Lives Matter or LGBTQ. Plus a motherfucking fact. UPK forever. The white man is the devil. Yo, he rules on a whole nother level. UPK forever. The white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level. Cry out, spit it not. We on top. We the niggas taking over blocks. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck the cops, spread the truth, even when on lock. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, won't fail what it's all about.
They were attacked by a vile mob of heathens and sinful men who sought to take their lives and stop them from raising up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
They turned us into the enemy. Hey, Shalom. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, African Kentucky, Crowd Spare Not podcast. What we do on this podcast, basically, we break down viral videos, basically showing our people their transgressions, showing them what they wrong at. They posting videos, with their 15 minutes of fame, but we're gonna show them what they wrong at.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We have a YouTube page. Everybody go to YouTube, follow us on Crowd Spare Not. Also like and share. We gotta get this information out so our people can wake up.
Also go subscribe to Black Watch News on YouTube, Commander and Hunter show, where he bring out a lot of current events that's going on that a lot of people not seeing on the regular news. Also, go subscribe to Cross Line Radio, with the brothers, the Captains in New York. They got a show where they do a lot of debating, and bringing out biblical truth as well. Go ahead and start with the video.
All right, let's get into this first video. Now, with this first video, it's a sister that felt like she was trashed or whatever because this frat dude kind of just used her to have sex with her and then tossed her away. You know what I'm saying?
He was just like so fucking horrible to me, and he just treated me like a stupid black bitch. And it was like so painful for me, and everybody was like, well, you're the fucking dumbass because you stayed, and you're just a stupid black bitch because you let him treat you like one. And like, I know that the situation was my fault because I should have just left, but like, it really fucking hurt because like, I had sex with him and he basically just like used me for sex. He was like white guy in a frat. And so basically I ended up seeing him at Target when I was there with my old best friend like at the time. And he wouldn't look me in the eyes. He wouldn't say anything. It was like, he was ashamed of me and just like embarrassed. Which is like how most people get about me, and it was like so fucking painful. And so I stood up for myself and said what I needed to say to him. And he ran away from me when I was speaking to him. And my friend was like, that's humiliating. Like, she was like, you just embarrass yourself. And
Go ahead, you play it one more time. Please, Proverbs.
he was just like so fucking horrible to me, and he just treated me like a stupid black bitch. And it was like so painful for me, and everybody was like, well, you're the fucking dumbass because you stayed, and you're just a stupid black bitch because you let him treat you like one. And like, I know that the situation was my fault because I should have just left, but like, it really fucking hurt because like, I had sex with him and he basically just like used me for sex. He was like white guy in a frat. And so basically I ended up seeing him at Target when I was there with my old best friend like at the time. And he wouldn't look me in the eyes. He wouldn't say anything. It was like, he was ashamed of me and just like embarrassed. Which is like how most people get about me, and it was like so fucking painful. And so I stood up for myself and said what I needed to say to him. And he ran away from me when I was speaking to him. And my friend was like, that's humiliating. Like, she was like, you just embarrass yourself. And
Basically, this sister has a problem with dreaming her identity. That's what it is. She thought, this white frat guy was supposed to change her life, really, and make her some queen or something like that, some black queen. Give me the Proverbs 3:13.
Well, what's crazy about it is, see, this is how the church has absolutely failed Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because one, not only was she pouring herself out, but she was rolling herself out to a nation that she wasn't even supposed to be laying down with to begin with, because interracial marriage is a sin. You know what I'm saying? And sex makes the marriage, and interracial marriage is a sin. That's why the whole flood came, because of interracial marriage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. That's all right.
I will find the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
See, that's what this sister was doing. She was envying the oppressors. For her to even want to be with a white boy is the same reason why black men want a white girl. Because it gets you closer to your oppressors, to being like them, to being one of them, to being accepted in their society. Because that's what our oppressors always done throughout history. When they conquer people, they give their women to them. You feel me? That's what they do. When they go into these lands and they conquer them and stuff like that, they give them white women to have. They did it to the Arabs. They did it to the East Indians. They did it to Persia. They did it to all these kingdoms that they conquered. The Africans, they don't care nothing about their women. They'll give you their women if they can get your land and get your people and get your woman.
And choose none of his ways.
Choose none of his ways. Like I said, interracial dating. They big on that. Our oppressors is big on interracial dating. Shouldn't choose none of them ways.
It's like, if I could, a lot of the damn commercials we see nowadays, it's always the interracial couple, where the interracial couple is a white man and a black woman. You also see that a whole lot with TV shows and whatnot, where you see a lot of interracial marriages, right? And it's always a white man with a black woman.
Right. Go ahead, go down, go all the way to 33.
Verse 32. For the froward is abomination to the Lord.
Crooked, like, doing the opposite of what the Most High is, abomination. Her wanting to be with a white guy in the first place is an abomination.
Right. But his secret is with the righteous.
Right, but the secret is with the righteous. The righteous people get, they don't get like stuff like that happening to them. Basically, the curses. The curses don't come upon the righteous. You sitting there wondering why people living all these like good lives, they got good families and all that stuff, because they being righteous, and the secret is with them. It's being righteous. They ain't on camera crying, talking about the frat guy. He just had sex with me and threw me away, because you had ill intentions anyway, trying to be like our oppressors.
Verse 33, the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked.
Right, and that's why she on camera crying. That's why she on camera crying, because the curse is in the house of the wicked. It's in the house of the wicked. That's why she on camera crying about some white boy that was a frat guy. So what that means, I ain't go to college, but I'm pretty sure that's somebody that's supposed to be important on campus. You in a frat or whatever, something like that. So I guess she thought she was going to be a made woman on campus by being with him, and the curse was in the house of the wicked.
But he blesseth the habitation of the just.
Right, that's what we were just saying. Blessing, that's the secret. Being blessed.
So like, if I could, she remind me of that one bedwind that was in what was that movie? Mandingo, where she was sleeping with the master, and the master wife had basically tricked the Mandingo into laying down with her, and told her that she was gonna say that he raped her if he didn't lay down with her. And when master was going to kill her, the bedwench was like, "No, don't do it." And he was like, and what stuck out to me about that movie was what he said was, just because you can lay in bed with me, don't think you ain't nothing but a nigga. And that's how America and basically all these oppressors feel. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just because they allow you to eat at the table with them, or shop at the stores, and you know what I'm saying, vote in their elections, and pick the presidents, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Just because they allow y'all to do that, don't think that you still ain't nothing but a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't think you ain't anything other than a nigga to these oppressors.
You go ahead. You got to break out.
But yeah, I can go ahead and go to Deuteronomy 7:3, because we go to the law, because this is what the church doesn't teach us. You know what I'm saying? The church has absolutely failed us with the integration. That was she was trying to live Martin Luther King's dream, but yet she just learned she was a bedroom whore. That's all she learned out of this.
Our black leaders weren't trying to live Martin Luther King's dream. They were just a bedroom whore.
Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Now again, sex makes marriage. Okay, sex makes the marriage. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to make marriages with anybody outside of Israel. Go ahead.
That daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
Don't give your sons, your daughters to any sons other than the sons of Israel. Go ahead.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Don't let your daughters take no son, none of your persons or any sons outside of Israel. You know what I'm saying? If it's not black, Hispanic, or Native American, sis, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Go ahead. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why. You know what I'm saying? The same reason King Solomon fell. Now it wasn't because he had multiple women. It's because he allowed them strange women to turn his heart away from the Most High. Correct.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Because all these white women real good making these brothers celebrate birthdays and holidays and Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That they may serve other gods.
They serving other guys. You know what I'm saying? These white women got brothers doing all types of weird shit. Go ahead.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you?
So the anger of the Lord will be kindled against anybody that takes a wife or a husband outside of the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
And destroy thee suddenly.
Now, that's what you just said in that video.
That's what you just said. That's what she went on live to destroy.
She depressed. Depression is a demon. She depressed. She had to show everybody on Facebook how hurt she was because some white guy that's supposed to be the big dog on campus broke her feelings.
Broke her little heart.
Broke her heart, hurt her feelings.
But yeah, that's like it. That's all I had.
She should have been trying to go find Tyrone or Jamal. And what she's supposed to be trying to do, she wouldn't have got Brad
and Billy and you know, let's go ahead and get into this next video. Now, let me pause it for a second, because now with this video right here, I don't know if this is an actual real video or if this is like just a sketch or whatever, but the context behind the sketch is an everyday. It happens to Black, Hispanics, and Natives every day. You know what I'm saying? This is absolutely something that we go through every day. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never seen none of these people that's in the video and any other videos or other movies or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they actors or whatnot. But this what's going on in the video definitely happens in Black, Hispanic, and Native communities. So we're gonna watch this video and then teach us how to overcome this or whatever.
Man, listen, bro. Look.
I just don't leave.
Look. We don't want no part of you. Me and my son straight. We gonna go get an apartment. Keep the house, keep all the cars. Like, you don't know how to treat a man. You don't know how to treat a man. I don't care how fine you is, what you got, like, just leave us alone. Leave us alone.
So you just gonna leave like that?
Yes, I'm gonna leave like that.
Fine.
What you mean fine?
Fuck you and your son.
Oh, we don't give a fuck.
Find him. Jamal, where is your dad at? I can't find him. Oh gosh.
He right there.
Where? I don't see him. I can't find him. There he go. Babe, get in the car.
I'm not getting in the fucking car. Leave
Get
me
in the
alone.
car.
Leave me alone. I'm not getting in the fucking car.
Come on, get in the car. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. I'm not getting in the fucking car, man.
Why?
Because I pay all the bills and all you doing there. You don't fucking cook.
I'm sorry.
You don't fucking cook,
I'ma
man.
start cooking.
Look, I'm not fucking with you. Look, I don't give a fuck. All I do is pay the bill, all you fucking that, and your sex not good. You don't know how to have sex. I'm not fucking with
Honey,
you
I'm
no more.
sorry. Just
You
get
can
in the
have
car.
You can have a car, you can have the money, you can have everything. I don't give a fuck.
But
man.
what about your son?
Look, go on about about your business. My son is good. He gonna take care. I know how to pay child support.
Then just get in the car.
I'm not
Come
getting in
on
the fucking
now.
car. Leave me the fuck alone. I just got off work. It's Friday. I just got paid. That's how you do it. Take my money. You drive my nice car. You stay in my fucking house. You complain. Your set's not good. You don't fucking.
Baby, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Leave me the fuck alone.
Come
man.
on, just get in the car.
Don't wrap my shit.
Get in the car.
I'm not fucking getting in the car. Hey, anybody want to get paid to take me home, bro? I get on $50.
Get in the car.
I'm not getting in the fucking car. Keep going about your business, bro. I get y'all $50. Y'all take me home, bro. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Just get in the car. What about your son? Come on, get in
Don't
the
worry
car.
about my son. I know how to pay child support.
Anybody gonna put you on child support? Just get in the car.
Man, you doing to it. Why you be doing all that?
Yes, sir.
It's a lot here. The brother's so fed up with the bitch. He say, I'm not to pay child support. Now you know, if it's getting to the point where niggas is not mad or even disappointed,
Right.
They gotta pay child support. Man, look, man, this kingdom gotta be coming to an end. And that was like the main thing they used to get black men to submit to these women. Just the mind, the thought in the back of their head, like, man, I'm on child support about if it don't work out or this and that. So I'm gonna just try to make it work. When it gets to the point where black men ain't tripping about paying child support no more, hey, these women ain't got nothing to hang over your head.
Nothing.
They ain't got nothing to hang over your head. Keep playing.
Your son trying to talk to you.
He'll be okay. My son don't want to be with you anyway. I don't know why he in the car. I don't know why he in the car.
Like, look, what she say, your son wants you.
Right.
That's another thing women always give me, them kids. Like, nowadays, women think that the baby shower is a wedding reception. You feel me? Man, but look, in actuality, it really is though. Because sex is marriage. But these women don't know that.
Right.
That's what we teach. You feel me? They don't know that. You feel me? But that's what they looking at it like. You feel me?
Right.
They feel like you got them pregnant, they trapping you. You feel me? They got you for life. All they're gonna do is just look to the kids. And that's why the Most High say sex is marriage. Because once you have a baby, man, y'all is joined together for life. You feel me?
Right.
And women know that. That's why they be trying to get pregnant by a man so they can lock him down. You feel me? But yeah, go ahead with that if you got it.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 7, verse 27.
26.
Salakia, verse 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
Right. A wife after thy mind. You feel me? A wife after that. Do you got a wife after your mind? Obviously, this brother didn't. But she driving his car with his son in the back while he trying to pay somebody $50 to take him to the crib. You feel me? So obviously, he ain't pick a wife after his mind.
Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman.
Right. So the wife that you got, you feel me? She ain't after your mind. I forsake her not. This is something you're gonna have to deal with.
Right.
But don't do it again. Don't do it again. When you get your another wife, what you gonna do? Because a woman like that ain't gonna do nothing but make you go get another.
Right.
So when you're gonna do it, do not give yourself over to a light woman this time. You feel me? That's what the Bible says. Don't give yourself over to a light woman. A light woman is one of all she care about is Facebook and Instagram and twerking and all that stuff. Yeah, that's a light woman. A righteous, solid sister is one that keep her hands busy. You feel me? With cooking, cleaning, working, taking care of the kids. You feel me? Stuff like that. So you feel me? All right, you messed up this time. You feel me? Hey, I'm telling you, man, the Bible is heavy. Read it one more time. The Bible is heavy.
Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
No, he don't.
Forsake her not,
Don't forsake her though.
but give not thyself over to a light
But
woman.
don't do that shit again.
Don't do that shit again.
Do not do that shit again. Hey, all that shit you do, don't do that shit again, man.
Right.
You feel me? Don't do that shit no more, man. You learned your lesson, hopefully. You feel me? I know I did. Salakia. You feel me? Yeah, you go ahead. You got something to bring out?
Kind. Because see, a lot of these women think just because they got that box, that makes them a virtuous woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You think just because that box to maybe, you know what I'm saying, get a little, you know what I'm saying, soapy soap or whatever.
Use
You know what I'm
merchandise.
saying? It's still use merchandise to any other nigga. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, is just because this woman has that box or maybe had your child, she thinks she's that virtuous woman. She always want to label herself that virtuous woman without even knowing what an actual virtuous woman is. You know what I'm saying? That virtuous woman submits to her husband. That virtuous woman is, you know what I'm saying, it makes her husband proud. Right. You know what I'm saying? Give me Proverbs 12 and 4. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these virtuous women that think they're virtuous really ain't nothing but rotten to a nigga bone. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but like a cancer to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing but really cancer to a man. Because these women are monsters. Right. Whenever you did, go ahead.
The book of Proverbs.
Yeah, so like if I could, this is the church's fault again. The church has failed the women too. Not only have they failed men, they also failed the women because they haven't taught them how to actually be women. And another thing that's crazy is women is always on Facebook or anywhere all day long trying to tell a man how to be a man, but yet you don't even know how to be the woman that you supposedly are. Right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband.
A virtuous woman is a crown to his A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband. A virtuous woman is something special. You know what I'm saying? It's special to him. Right. You know what I'm saying? That crown, that trophy that sits right there on his arm. Go ahead.
But she that maketh ashamed.
But she that maketh ashamed, which is what this woman in the video and a lot of what our sisters do today. They just make ashamed. They make ashamed. Go ahead.
It's a rottenness.
That's a rottenness. That's a goddamn cancer in that nigga bones. Like that's that gangrene in your damn leg. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the doctor telling you gotta cut your goddamn leg off now. Go ahead. Salakia.
It has rottenness in his bones.
And then, like I did, that's like that gangrene in your bones. And then the doctor tells you better cut that shit off before you die. But that video like 5 minutes long. I don't really want to play.
Oh, you can clip it.
Yeah. We got
the gist of it. Don't give yourself over to a light woman.
Don't give yourself over to no light woman. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, if you think you're a virtuous woman, you should be a crown to your husband instead of a goddamn monster in his everyday life. With that, we're gonna go on to the next video.
You expressing yourself now?
Cause you roll that window up, please.
No, because I want air. Cause that cigarette is irritating me.
Christine, if you give me this chance, I'll do any and everything to make this right by you. I made a mistake weeks ago.
You see how quick you change?
That's why I say you should just keep us on the straight. Hey, I'm glad I'm right here, man.
Man.
That man just said I would do any and everything, man. What's that song? You everything I need. Look at that. Get this dumbass out of so lock here, man. So hey, this crowd spent night, man. This crowd spent night. Go ahead, boy.
So lock here. So what did Tyree say? What else do you
Salakia, man. Look, hey, didn't you get an order to make that shirt, and you still ain't made that shirt, man? Make masculinity great again.
They got approved yet.
Salakia, man.
Yeah, I made the shirt. I can show you. It just ain't been approved yet.
It's getting out of hand, man.
I'm gonna send it back to Cap, see what he's saying. You know, it ain't been approved yet. I made the shirt. It ain't been approved yet.
We need to walk around and march around with them shirts on.
Good night. Oh, dude, it gets worse. It gets worse.
You don't have no loyalty towards nobody. You talked about all my fake business, but didn't say nothing about yours. Didn't say nothing about the being homeless, eating ramen noodles every day like you really a vegan, lying to people, disrespecting women repeatedly.
I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegetarian.
You know what a vegan is?
I didn't say I was a vegan. I'm a vegetarian.
Eating ramen noodles?
Vegetarians don't eat ramen noodles. Vegetarians don't eat nothing but they don't eliminate nothing but meat.
What about the prostitutes, the back page girls, the white girls?
I don't deal with that, Christine. Christine,
I got the screenshots. Admit it.
Can we move away from over here?
Admit it. Ra King Patah, fake ass conscious king. Admit it.
Okay, you're right. Okay, you're right. You
Talking about I'll pay you extra if I can go bare.
Yes.
To white bitches.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Why is your asshole busted out like that? Tell the truth.
What you just said?
She just asked that nigga why his whole asshole was busted out. Now, again, so like this, sir, I told you I wasn't gonna bring out no gay videos, you know what I'm saying?
Once again, we live in
Sodom, this is Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Let me finish the video out. Good night.
Tell me the truth.
She said, why is your asshole busted out? Come on, man. Good night.
That didn't happen from lifting weights. Your whole asshole is hanging out. It's big as a grapefruit. It's hanging out of your whole ass.
Can you stop doing that?
So lock here. Man, you gonna break the damn internet, man.
She said your whole asshole is hanging out like a grapefruit.
Man, come on, man.
Good night.
That didn't happen from lifting weights. Your whole asshole.
See, but that's what I'm saying though. See, men out here, like, you know, having sex with men and having sex with women. That's how all this stuff started. All these diseases came about, man.
Because nasty ass niggas out there.
All these diseases, syphilis and all. That's where that stuff came from, man. Like real talk.
And again, that also can all be blamed on the oppressor.
Oh, everything goes back to this.
Because again, you know what I'm saying, during the Romans and the good times, that was their whole culture.
Man, one thing I always bring out about white people and homosexuality, it just go hand in hand.
It go hand in hand.
Really?
One plus one equals two.
I was watching the Menendez trial. Menendez brothers, they killed their mom and daddy, and everybody thought it was for the insurance money. When in the trial, it's in court records. You feel me? It's public record. You can go look it up. Right. He said that his daddy said that they was raping them because of this their culture. They were doing it since the Greeks and the Romans.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's thousands of years ago.
Right. And then let alone, you know what I'm saying, let alone what the sicky, wicked shit they were doing to us here in America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the whole buck busting. Right. Now you can Google that too as well if you don't know what buck busting is. You know what I'm saying? That was real. It was real heavy in Jamaica, like the Jamaican area too. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why you go to Jamaica, they don't respect or like any type of fact.
No, they ain't playing
woman or man. Just because of most of them was over in Jamaica, but they still did it here too in America too. You know what I'm saying? For a brief little breakdown on what buck busting is. You know what I'm saying? It's when the slave master would take a strong male, you know what I'm saying, and take him out, tie him down, and rape him in front of his wife, his kids, and and all the other niggas that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Just to make an example out of him. You niggas better not do that shit no more.
Yeah, the Willie Lynch letter making of a slave, we got that in every school for that reason, because he came from the West Indies to the Americas to show them how to control their slaves. Right. And that's one thing he was telling them that they had to do.
And I don't know what it is with the oppressors and you know what I'm saying, a man's backside, but you know what I'm saying, like I don't understand what y'all fantasy or fallacy is about a man's backside that make you just think you can, you know what I'm saying, like. Do you really have that much control issues? You know what I'm saying? Like you will go through a man's backside to try to control him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's sick and wicked as hell. And the Most High in our King Ahyasayap is going to come back and destroy this entire wicked ass place.
And give me Psalms 103 and 2.
Wow. Let me you want to go ahead and finish this? It's not too much.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead and finish this video out.
It's hanging out as big as a grapefruit. It's hanging out of your whole ass.
Hey, what's my nigga Haha Davis? Guard!
Good night.
Guard!
Oh shit, that is crazy. And then this what our sisters, a lot of our sisters got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit's crazy. This shit's crazy.
That's a lot.
Good night. Good night.
Grapefruit.
Big as a grapefruit. A grapefruit ain't small neither. A grapefruit, you know what I'm saying?
Look, man.
Like a nice size. That's a grapefruit. Like that's.
The Lord said,
good,
"Come out of her, my people, man.
Be ye separate,
man. Come out of her.
Take none of her place."
Go ahead with that.
What's that? What's that?
Psalms 103 and 2 and 3.
Hanging out like a grapefruit.
Come on,
good night.
What you got going on, man?
The book of Psalms, chapter 103, verse 2.
All this box out here.
All this box out here. 12-1. And you sitting there worried about some. Come on, man. That's so lucky.
Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits.
Right. Forget not all his benefits, man. It's benefits that come with working for the Lord.
Right.
Being on the Lord's side. It's benefits like not catching AIDS, not being on live saying you look like a grapefruit or whatever.
The whole grapefruit's hanging out your head.
Look, that's what I'm gonna say. When I see a gay person from now, I'm like grapefruit ass.
Grapefruit.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And who else wear the grape, the color purple?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
But yeah, grapefruit ass niggas from now on.
I hope we don't get checked for that. This crowd's fair, not though. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do here.
Right. Go ahead,
verse 3. Who forgive all thine iniquities.
Right. The Most High forgive all thine iniquities. You know, just like all the brothers right in this room, we've sinned before. We've sinned. We've done all type of crimes in America that the Lord chose not to kill us. You know, it's a lot of brothers dead and gone, you know?
It's like
a lot of brothers dead and gone.
We had did a whole lot of terrible shit, but I can't say none of us ever did.
Oh, no.
We can't say we ever did that. But
no, what I'm talking about is iniquity. What I'm talking about is iniquity. You feel me? What that brother doing and all the these other brothers doing, you feel me, is iniquity. You feel me? All these sins have to come to an end because Christ is on his way back. The internet just stopped today. You feel me? Christ on his way back, man.
Hey, Christ
on his way back. So the Most High will forgive you for your iniquities, man. If you step away from all that madness, you feel me?
That's actually what repentance is.
Right, that's what I say. All the brothers in this room, we have committed sins, man. And you gotta stop. That's the whole point. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Yeah, right.
Who healeth all thy diseases.
All that disease. That brother is gonna catch a lot of diseases.
Good.
He's gonna catch a lot of diseases, and if he want to get them healed, he has to stop his iniquities. And that's why I was going with that. You gotta stop your iniquities if you want them diseases healed, man. All these sicknesses that's coming up on us, man, that come from sinning, man.
Right.
That brother, man, look, you're gonna catch AIDS and die, man. You're gonna catch AIDS and he's gonna die, man. Straight like that. From what he doing, man. And his sins has been exposed. You feel me? It's been exposed. It's on live. You feel me? It's on live. For the whole world to see. Millions of views on the video. This girl exposed him. You feel me? Because she want a man. He want a man.
They want the same thing.
They want the same thing. Look, at the same damn time.
At the same damn time. He say not on duty. Not on duty.
Guard. Guard. No, so like, yeah, though, man. But the Most High he'll heal all the diseases going on in the Black Hispanic community, and we come back and serve him. That's the whole point of the podcast. We crying out to our people and sparing out their feelings. That man is a faggot. He's a grapefruit.
Right.
Feel me? He's a grapefruit, man. He's not solid, man. He's a sinner, man, and he's gonna be put to death, man, if he don't stop. And that's right. The point of the podcast. Crying out and sparing out.
Is it all you have on that? Yeah. All right, we'll go to the next video. What are we at? 3, 4, let's go.
He threw the brick at the car!
car. On God, I don't.
Stop. Hey, I'm finna pray for your car. Stop, Javon.
I'm not gonna stop. She already called the police. I'm going to jail anyway.
What happened?
Call the police for no reason. Oh,
What happened?
He yanked my keys out my what's the name?
Damn, did I yank her keys out her thumb?
Thank you. Okay then. What you take my keys for and then give them back?
Come on, Javon, stop.
Ma, she already called the police. They wouldn't let you know.
Good. This brother is throwing bricks through the window because she called the police on him. So, and then that's the woman's best friend is that 911 and the police.
It is.
That's their number one best friend.
And one thing Jeremiah always said, man, it was so heavy to me, man, that I wish it was told to me. You hear me? When I was a child, man. Go to jail. What did he say? Go to jail and be a goddamn man. Man, that shit had me on the, I hit the floor. I hit the floor when I heard Jim Hayam say that, man. He said, go to jail and be a goddamn man.
Right.
I'm like, damn. I wish mother would have told me that when I was a kid, man. Like, for real, it's locked.
But see, the pettiness behind this is what's crazy. Because she called the police because, see, again, a lot of these sisters want a man to lead them and want a man to be the man, but yet they don't want to submit and be the woman that they're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? They say they want this man, but when the man tell them to do something, oh, I'm independent. Oh, you can't tell me what to wear. You can't tell me to do this. You got my daddy. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying?
I was like this when I met you.
I was like this when I met you.
Bitch, you ain't gonna be like that no more.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, and what's crazy is a lot of these females think that shit is actually cool or natural, or you know what I'm saying? Have you not seen how it destroyed your mama's relationships? You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I always hear sisters say is, y'all trying to take us back to the 1900s, 1920s, where grandmamas was, where women was in the house and woo woo woo. Well, goddamn, there wasn't all these single women raising kids. There wasn't all these divorces. Divorce rate wasn't up there. You know what I'm saying? Men was actually in the house taking care of home. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, goddamn, it looked like the 1920s was all right for women. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 3. Give not thy strength unto women.
Give not your strength unto a woman. You know what I'm saying? Every time this bitch thinks she want to sit there and fucking argue or want to bring up another woman or want to say something about how you ain't did this or ain't did that or you didn't make enough money to pay the bill on this, or didn't make enough money to pay that, or whatever this bitch want to complain about. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Read it again from the top.
Verse 3. Give not thy strength unto women.
Don't sit here and argue with this bitch.
And that's what he done. That's exactly what he done when he was able to let her call the police.
Right.
Whatever he done, he shouldn't have done it. What you say? He snatched the key. He shouldn't have done that.
Snatched the key.
Right then, he gave her strength.
He gave her all that strength.
Busting the windows, he gave her more strength. Now, guess what he gonna do when she come? Baby, you drop the charges, baby.
Right.
I'm gonna get the windows fixed. I'm gonna call the insurance. I'm telling you, man.
And to give a little
damn truth.
To give
truth will set you free.
Matter of fact, go up to verse 1, because this is actually a mother telling her son this. Go ahead, go up to verse 1.
Verse 1, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him.
The prophecy that his mother taught him. Not his father taught him, not a misogynist, what they call a misogynist man, or, you know, that toxic masculinity or none of that bullshit. But go ahead, read it again from the top.
Verse 2.
No, read again from the top.
Verse 1, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him.
This is what King Lemuel's mother taught him. Go ahead.
Verse 2, what, my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my bowels.
Go ahead.
Give not thy strength unto women.
Don't give your strength unto a woman. Don't let this bitch get all up under your skin and make you sit here and argue and fight with her to where she'll call the police on you, and now you busting out goddamn window because you know you're finna go to jail any goddamn way, so you're gonna give them a reason to take your ass to jail.
Anyway, so like, man, that killed me. I'm going to jail anyway.
Going to jail anyway.
Mama move.
You going to jail any fucking way, might as well bust the shit out.
You might well just kill yourself too then. Well, why not just shoot yourself?
That's a lot.
Why not kill yourself? Shit.
Go ahead.
Know thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Know the ways which destroy the king or destroy man. You know what I'm saying? This man let this woman destroy him. And now when he got to pay for them windows to get fixed, because you know what I'm saying? You know she ain't gonna do it. So he got to end up paying for he's gonna go to jail, and when he get out, he's gonna have to pay for the windows every damn money.
Right.
So I mean, damn brother, what did you really teach yourself doing that? And that's why this mother was teaching her son, don't give all your strength to that woman because it will destroy you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I had. Got anything else?
No, a lot. That was it. That was it right there.
Going to the next one. See this one right here is a brother that signed that was in the army or one of the air whatever, but you know what I'm saying, he joined the white man's military, and he's sitting here arguing with a lady that also was in a white woman who was also in her military about another man that was in line wearing a military uniform. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he wasn't in the military or whatnot, or in the Marines or whatnot. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look, I can go to any one of the Chinese stores and get a military gown suit for cheap. You feel me? Like they sell it to the public anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I guess this woman was pissed off because this black man had on a Marine uniform but wasn't in the Marine, and she wasn't gonna serve him inside the store. And another brother that was, I guess, was in the army or whatever, another branch of the white man's military or the oppressor's military, Slovakia. And they sent him arguing back and forth. But at the same goddamn time, what we know since 1969, ain't no black man should have been in that goddamn military to begin with. No wearing that funky ass BBUs or whatever the fuck they call them inside the store anyway, so you support America or whatever the fuck you wear that shit for. Salakia.
It doesn't matter in the civilian world.
Pull up Marine Corps org. You may not wear cans.
Okay. Where's your supervisor at that you're kicking somebody out the store for having on a uniform in
His son is a Marine.
It doesn't matter. Where's the supervisor at? So you're refusing to serve him?
I'm not refusing to serve him. I'm just telling him to take that.
How you came at him is so disrespectful. Okay? You could have told him, pulled him to the side if you felt that way about your Marine Corps. I feel the same way about my Army, but I'm not going to allow you to disrespect that man like that by talking to him like that. Where's your supervisor at? Because you're saying you're not going to serve him because he have on a United States uniform on.
He does, but he didn't earn that. I earned it.
13 months in Afghanistan. It doesn't matter. We all fought. It doesn't matter. Are you denying that man food because he's here? Are you serious? Where's the supervisor at?
You want me to call him?
You can call him, yes. Yes.
I'm not denying him food. I just said he needs
regardless, you are not kicking a man out the store and let your supervisor do it.
I just
you said he's not going to be. You said he's not going to be in this store with that uniform on. Saying if he doesn't take that uniform off, he's not allowed to be in this store. You're not going to serve him. The way you coming at him is totally disrespectful. You could have came at it a whole nother way. Now we can move forward with the discussion because we are hungry and it's not about that. Okay?
Okay, can you ask him to please take that
blouse
off?
Why no.
Because it's my uniform. It's mine.
Okay, so who you fighting for? When you was there, who was you fighting for?
But he didn't earn that.
Who was you fighting for? Was you fighting for him? It should not matter. We all the same color green. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Where's your supervisor? I'm done talking about it. If you don't want to serve, get somebody that want to serve.
Rick, stop trying to change the way you direct your shit.
No, that's fucking totally disrespectful. I get 13 months in Afghanistan, 7 months in Kuwait. He can put on whatever uniform he wants to. I fought for that freedom and that right, regardless. You are not going to do that to him.
Why they suffer? Why do they suffer?
Because you bought it at a thrift store or something. Because my uniform does.
It doesn't matter. Listen, you have customers here right now ready to serve. You're not in the Marines at this time. You are working in a deli and it's...
It doesn't matter.
You are not. People is ready to eat. Can you serve?
Chill out, man. Like, she don't want to do this shit. I don't want to eat that.
Army, veteran.
Chief Warrant Officer 4, United States Marine Corps.
It doesn't matter in the civilian world.
Pull up Marine Corps orc. You may not wear cannons.
Okay, where's your supervisor, Brett, that you're kicking somebody out the store for having on a uniform?
Judges 3 and 1.
Now, see, with this right here, see, blacks, Hispanics, and natives have always loved this stinking ass country, and this stinking wicked ass country has never shown even a little piece of that love back. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole since what was that 1492 when they landed on the you know what I'm saying? They had been nothing but monsters and devils and the destroyers, destructors, rapists. They've never done nothing that you know what I'm saying. The Native Americans stopped taught them how to survive on this goddamn continent, and yet once they taught them, they slaughtered them. That's where they get their Thanksgiving from. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this goddamn monster, this oppressor that's been oppressing us for the last 400 years, have not slightly taken that knee off our goddamn neck. Had some type of nerve. We like niggas has always loved this country, even though this country's never loved niggas. We fought in every one of them stank ass wars, and they wouldn't have won none of them wars if it wasn't for the niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we show this country all this love, but this country never shows us none of that love in return. You know what I'm saying? And that's pathetic and disgusting and wicked as hell. And that's why this whole country is gonna be destroyed.
Right. But if you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, like we doing this podcast, we crowding and stuff. Not get out of the white man's military.
Get the fuck far away.
Get out of his police force. We got our own army to build. You feel me? Under Christ.
Right.
You feel me? Under Commander General Hunter and Ashby K. We got our own army to build. Anyway,
right.
You're spending all your energy and your time trying to help the white man win wars. We got wars we fighting right now in America. Feel me? What Muhammad Ali say, man? What I'm going over there to Korea for?
Right.
What I'm going over there to Vietnam for the fight. What I'm going over there for? Feel me? We fighting right here in America.
They
ain't never done nothing to me. We right here in America fight.
It's like if I could. During World War II, didn't the black American have to fight the white American in Germany over eating and drinking in bars together?
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Also, you know what racism going on in the army. There's tons of racism.
Come on, man. You wonder why you the ones on the front line, you know what I'm saying, and the infantry on front lines. You ever wonder why? Because you like the pawns. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't care nothing about us. So, go ahead.
The book of Judges, chapter 3, verse 1. Now these are the nations which the Lord left to prove Israel by them.
Right. The Lord, okay, look. This what the Lord did, because like Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war. Yeah, instead of just giving us a big land to have, just like when we left out of Egypt into Israel, instead of just giving us a big land to have, what the Lord say he did?
Now these are the nations which the Lord left to prove Israel.
He left nations around us to prove us. To prove us, man. To keep us sharp. To keep us on point.
Even as many of Israel as had not known all the wars of Canaan.
Right. Now they didn't know. These Israelites that's here, they didn't know about what happened when we left out of Egypt, the fighting, the war we did with all them Africans to get to Canaan, which is Israel. Canaan, which is the Africans was living at the time. That's why it was called Canaan. But there was a lot of wars our ancestors went through just to get Israel. But instead of the Lord moving all of them away, he left some of them there to prove us.
Verse 2. only that the generations of the children of Israel might know
what?
To teach them war.
To teach them what?
To teach them war.
To teach them war. You feel me? The Lord left nations around us to teach us war, to always keep us on point, man. Because the Lord is a man of war. He likes to fight. He likes to fight. He wants to see us fighting too. You feel me? Fighting for him, fighting for our people, and fighting our enemies if need be, if they ever want to come up against us. But how you gonna do that and you in the white man's military fighting for him? You keep going.
At the least, such as before knew nothing thereof.
Right. Before they ain't knew none thereof. But the Lord left the nations around us so we can know war. To keep us on point, man. Because you would get soft. You would get soft without war, man. Without a war, without fighting, you would get soft. And the Lord left the nations around us so we could fight. So we could go out there and battle. What we used to do in the hood all the time, we would play fight for fun.
Right.
Go with the boxing gloves and stuff like that. With our homies though, with people we cool with.
Cousins.
Very right, because
brothers.
of war.
Right.
The Lord is man of war, we man of war. The time of fighting ain't right now, but it's coming quick. It's coming real quick. The time of fighting is coming. Like Christ said, you feel me? I make you fishers of men, and then hunters. You feel me? And then hunters is what we'll be. Go ahead, next video.
Next video. So like, well, did you get the article I sent you? We're gonna need that for this one. All right, now this next video that we finna do, it's got some a little buzz because in Oregon, I guess this brother had spoke to a white woman and her boyfriend killed her. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, there's nothing new under the sun. Again, you know what I'm saying? There's Emmett Till all over again. You know what I'm saying? There's Tulsa riots all over again. Matter of fact, any of them black massacres that's happening is because some brother supposedly had talked to a white woman. You know what I'm saying? That's why all of our successful black communities like Tulsa has all been destroyed because some brother said something to some white woman. You know what I'm saying? And again, there's nothing new under the sun. This shit's all happening all over again. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know a lot of black people in Oregon anyway.
Yeah, any major city is
well, any major city, there's niggas there. Let's go ahead and get into this video because the video is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the news. Well, matter of fact, read some of that news article first.
White man fatally shoots black man who compliments his white girlfriend. Ian Cranston has been charged with second-degree murder, first-degree manslaughter, second-degree manslaughter, assault, and unlawful use of a weapon. Oregon man has been charged with murder for fatally shooting a black man who allegedly complimented his white girlfriend outside of a local bar. September 19th, Washington reportedly approached a white woman outside the Capitol Club and gave her a compliment. The woman told Washington that she had a boyfriend. County District Attorney John Hummel said the young man responded appropriately to her turning down his advances. Later that night, however, Washington became involved in a physical altercation outside of the bar with Cranston and other people he was with.
All right, Slack, I'm gonna stop you right there. This is what it's.
Once again, it's like another interracial incident. Gone bad. Emmett Till. Emmett Till.
Say hello. Say hello. Touch me. Get the
See, when the video started, I guess the woman is just like saying say hello. And he's trying to get the camera out of his face because he didn't want to talk to the camera. You know what I'm saying? And then I guess that was her boyfriend. Well, obviously that was her boyfriend that was in the background talking about you nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then go ahead with the police report.
At that point, Cranston reportedly pulled a gun out of his waistband and shot, striking Washington once. He was transported to a local hospital where he later passed away. Cranston was arrested that night on suspicion of second-degree manslaughter, but was later released after posting a $10,000 bond.
That's it? For murder?
$10,000. And another 10% too.
Hey, what the scripture say? Possessor slay them and hope they say I'm not guilty.
Good night.
It's more to read.
Since the shooting, Hume has received many calls from Black people who were outraged that Cranston was out on bail. You described how uncomfortable you are walking the streets. Most chilling were your accounts of how the killing of Barry Washington impacted your children. The district attorney said in a statement on Thursday, Washington's relatives posted on social media that the young man has been the target of racial harassment. The Central Oregon Daily News came under fire a week after the shooting for posting a video which was given to them from Cranston's girlfriend of onlookers laughing and using racial slurs against Washington as he laid on the sidewalk bleeding. Cranston is currently being held without bail, and Hummel is considering adding a hate crime charge against him.
They should charge him with whatever the hell they can come up with. They come up with so much shit for us.
Man,
shit, we jaywalking. They say, trespassing and this and that and that. And man, they'll charge you with all types of stuff. But jaywalking, but jaywalking, they'll come up with all types of different. They better come up with whatever they can for that fucking devil.
Right. Was that been on that report?
Couple times.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead.
Hey, call the police! Hey, call the police! Okay, you hear a shot. Say hello. Say hello. Touch me. Get the Hey, call the police! Hey, call the police!
Another thing that's so fucked up with these devils is after that man shot him, let's move it back up. Stop on it. How you gonna turn the goddamn music up after somebody just got shot? Good night. The white man is the goddamn devil, the Bible speaks of.
They don't look at us like we people.
Push me back.
This will kill you. After all this stuff that's going on, you would still want to sleep with a white woman? You would still, look what she just caused. Look at what this white woman caused. Come on, man.
Shit, like Nick Cannon tell you, laying with a white woman is like laying, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole social status that niggas just trying to get to. You saying, he said, what Nick Cannon say? His granddaddy couldn't do it, he could, his daddy couldn't do it, so he trying to do it all.
Right.
Man, get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't touch one of them with a 10-foot pole. It's a lot, man.
what's been happening over what white women have done. Rosewood, what is Tulsa, Oklahoma, Emmett Till. Like, after what they for Emmett Till, you shouldn't even want to touch a white woman. So, for what happened to Emmett Till, and then now all these years later, she's saying he didn't even never even whistle at her. He didn't even do it, even though that's not a death penalty offense to whistle at somebody. But he didn't even do that, which was the motive behind what they did to Emmett Till.
Right.
Well, go ahead.
Come around the book of Joshua, chapter 23, verse 13. Know for a certainty that the Lord your God will no more drive out any of these nations from before you.
Right. That the Lord, like we brought out in Judges, the Lord is preserving these nations around us for war. To keep us sharp, not so we can have sex with them. And he said he ain't gonna drive them out. He's not gonna drive them out. And that's what's happening right now. Right now, like they everywhere we look, you feel me? It's our oppressors or people that's trying to be like our oppressors, like East Indians and the Chinese and all that stuff. The Lord said he ain't gonna drive them out.
But they shall be snares and traps.
They shall be snares and traps. And that's exactly what these white women have been to us, man.
Straight up.
They have been snares and traps in our lives, man. Getting us caught up in all type of nonsense.
And scourges in your sides.
Right, and scourges in your side. A pain, like Paul said, he had a pain in his side. He was just talking about, something he was dealing with that he needed to fight. Like you might drink too much or whatever, just whatever. You got something you got to fight, and that's exactly what that is. A scourge on our side.
And thorns in your eyes.
Thorns in your eyes. You can't even see. You can't even see the destruction that they cause. You thinking white women is good for you. You think the Lord bless you. You know how many people get a white woman and say, thank God. Salakia. Thank you, God, for this white woman that I got. It's so many niggas out here that say that. When the Lord say they're gonna be what?
Snares and traps unto you, and scourges in your sides, and thorns in your eyes.
That's what these other nations gonna be, man. You ain't gonna even be able to see the destruction. You ain't gonna even be able to see it.
Until ye perish.
Until you perish, until you dead and gone. You just another nigga. Just another nigga dead and gone.
From off this good land, which the Lord your God hath given you.
Right. That goes into how, as a nation, you got put out of Israel for dealing with these other nations. Like, that's right. You got something you want to bring up? Nah. You got another video? Hey, well, with that, crowds spare not, Asheville, Kentucky. Like you said, go subscribe to our YouTube page, like us on Facebook, go subscribe to Jenny Hunter, Black Watch News, Cross the Line Radio.
And share everything.
And share to all your pages. Share everything to all your pages you got. And shalom. Have a